And welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel. We are in our freshly renovated garage space, which you can see on episodes of Garage Rehab, with the box. FedEx man brought us this nice big old box of car parts. Looks like it says coilovers on it. Huh. So what are we updating today? Well, I can't put them on that because coilovers are illegal for autocross in C Street. We're not going to put them on that. That already has coilovers from IBAC. What are we going to put that? Oh. On the 5. That's right, the Mazda 5, which already has suspension done, to be honest. I put some KYB shocks and struts on it. It's got monotubes on the back with H&R lowering springs on it, but I've never been happy with it. It doesn't ride very well. I think the springs are too much for the shocks, and then the right front strut was not assembled correctly by the shop that did it. You could actually grab the spring and shake it around inside the strut housing. It's ridiculous. So I was doing a bunch of research on suspensions for Mazda 5s, and even though it is a 3, basically underneath, the 5 is a wee bit heavier in the back than even a 3 wagon, which makes things difficult because everything is a little bit too soft in the back and causes problems. It's kind of what we're running into now, even though it has 5 specific suspension on it. Turns out, this company called Godspeed makes actual Mazda 5 specific coilovers. So I took the staples and stuff out, but I have not opened the box yet. I've never used these before. I've never heard of these guys before. I did a bunch of internet research, and they're pretty well liked, actually, for being a budget coilover. So I figured, what's the worst that can happen? Ooh! We got a sticker for the Danger Box. Sweet! We'll have to slap that on there, or maybe we'll put it right on the 5. We'll see. Alright. Take a look at these bad boys. Yeah, see, the outer box just... Ooh, good, there's 2. I could put one on the 5 and one on the toolbox. Thank you, whoever you guys are. And again, nothing on this channel is paid. I paid full price for these. Well, not full price. I used one of those trick eBay coupons. If you guys watch eBay, sometimes they do coupons for like 10 or 15% off. But they're only good for like a day, and they're only good on their app. But those are available to everybody. Anybody that's smart enough to take advantage of them can use them. But yeah, I paid full price for these. Godspeed has no idea who I am. I have no idea who they are. Not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. So I always like to make sure everybody knows exactly what they're in for with my projects, and you know what any kind of biases or anything like that I've got. Because you know when someone's giving you free stuff, you tend to talk nicer about them. All right, let's do this. Mono SS. It's another box. Today on Plays with Cars. Watch Michael open 17 boxes and just find cardboard. Come on. Ooh, I see stuff now. Please read. Notes for springs. Ooh, F for front, R for rear. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't need that anyway. Ooh, ha ha. Ha. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Let me take this outside and show you guys in our 80-degree sunny weather, because Mother Nature is schizoid out here, just exactly what we bought. Holy cow. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know that they were adjustable or had caster camber plates on them. Holy crap. Okay, I gotta show you guys. I mean, this going on this Mazda 5. Don't get me wrong, I love Mazda 5. It's my second one. I'm like one of the founding members of the Mazda 5 Mafia. But, dude, it's my actual daily. It's always covered in dirt. The wheels are curbed. Like, this is race car parts. Oh, yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about with my suspension. I'll put this thing down. Man, that thing's heavy. It's a workout. So, here's one of my back wheels. Let's see if we can get the lighting in here good. My fender lips are rolled. If you saw in Garage Rehab, I own a fender lip roller, and I did use it on this. And I folded it all the way under, all the way around. I did a decent-ish job, but it did crack the paint. I didn't heat it up enough, so it's got some kind of crappy paint on it and stuff. But when the suspension fully compresses, the tire actually hits. This side doesn't, but the other side does. Yes, I know, my wheels are curved. Again, you can't put 18x9s on a Mazda 5, okay? It doesn't work. Not if you're actually going to drive it every damn day. Come around here. I'll show you. It actually catches. Cover up the things. You see that lip right there where it gets caught? It catches right there under full compression, and it grabs the tire and kind of like makes this gnarly scrape all the way around the tire. Which is, you know, not good. But it also means that it's not being fully controlled. My spring and shock package right now can't control the car, and because that's full empty. When you put people in it, man, it scrapes everywhere. And these are the actual Mazda 5 specific H&Rs. They're supposed to be a much higher rating than even a 3 wagon. And then, like I said, in the front, so in the front, nothing's rolled. You don't have any problems there, but it hits the fender, and it actually has bowed it out. I don't know if you can see this very well, but this is supposed to be even with the door, and it's almost a full finger width pushed out all the way down on both sides from the front wheel actually hitting the fender and bending up all the little tabs and stuff under there, which is also like kind of pushed out my rocker a bit. Again, daily driver, 11,000 miles on it now. Had it for 3.5 years. Like, stuff happens. It's scratched. I do love it. Don't get me wrong. I do love it. This is honestly the most expensive car I've ever owned. Yes, this costs more than my Porsche. Okay, deal with it. But on this side, I don't know if I can show it, but I can actually, if I can get my hand in there, I can grab that spring and literally shake it and move it inside the strut housing. Something is screwy there. And yes, when I did it correctly. I had a shop do it that supposedly knew what the hell they were doing. Bought all new strut mount and the bellows and everything, and somehow it still doesn't work. But yeah, we're gonna put this on instead. Wow, that is crazy. That is totally adjustable. Well, the roads around here are so bad, they're like potholed like crazy because the county doesn't really take care of them very well. And so maybe instead of lowering this thing, we're going to use all this adjustability to raise it. Let's take it out of the bag. Oh no, SS. Yeah, we want taller. Ooh, wow, look at that pillow. Dang. Adjustable. And unlike Coney, which has the little key that you gotta use, this thing has this knurled thing that just stays on there. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, well, looks like I'm gonna have to arrange a day to install this stuff myself and then bring it over to a shop to have it aligned, because I'm done with letting anybody else touch my cars except for anything but alignment. And even then, I might not even... Hey, is that the rear? Ah, yeah, see, so Mazda 5 rear suspension, kind of like, believe it or not, Mustang rear suspension, you can't actually do a true coil over. The spring doesn't sit where the shock sits, and putting them together doesn't make any sense. So they give you these adjustable perches and springs. That'll go where the spring goes in the back, and then you just get a regular shock body to the back, which is this puppy right here. Wow, how the hell are you going to get into that adjustment wheel? Huh. I don't know how this contraption works. It looks like it has an adjuster wheel here at the top. It does. I'm gonna have to decide like how to set the. I wonder if I can get in my hand like physically in between to change that. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, look at how nice and long it is, though. That's kind of the whole thing of the 5. You need a lot of suspension in the back because when you load it down with 6 people, man, it. Oh, jeez, I can't. Nice. Okay, this may actually work. Oh, I'm a crazy person. What have I done? All for a YouTube channel that has 130 people subscribing. Actually, no. This is entirely for me. I'm sick and tired of the way that thing drives and rides, and I really like it, and I want to keep it, and I want to keep driving it all the time, which means I needed to do something about the suspension, because it was terrible. And now it will be not so terrible. So yeah, coming soon will be a time-lapse on the Mazda 5 of me fumbling putting all this stuff together. I'll probably do the rear first, just because it isn't that hard. Like, the rear shock is 3 bolts, and then the springs like just fall out, just to see and make sure I can do it, and then tackle the fronts, and then, like I said, I'll have to bring it in for an alignment. But yeah, that's that's what we're doing with Project Mazda 5. So stay tuned, y'all.